Well, there's a little Rocky. He's on my couch in my bedroom, and I always put all my clean clothes there. I just leave them. You know, these are like T-shirts and stuff like that, sweatpants, sweat tops, you know. I always leave them there so he can lay on them. Right next to my spooky equipment. You can see right there. The spooky generator, and there's my thing. The little laptop that operates it. What a lazy cat. He's always had that little pouch too, man. I mean, that's not really fat. It's, you know, there's some cats got that kind of pouch. I don't know what the hell he got that thing, but he's a funny guy. I love this cat, man. Like all my little buddies. Usually Goldie's right in front of him. Right where that Cooter's patch is. On my t-shirt. So I always throw my clothes there, you know, after washing them. Just put them right there. It's always just grabbing stuff. And, but they got a nice comfortable spot to lay on, man. They love it there. That little couch. Meow, huh? You buddies? And by the way, I want to say in this video, you know, I like the Parazapper a lot because you can carry it with you everywhere you want to go. But I'm going to tell you, there's one thing with that Spooky Plasma, which is that thing there, Spooky Central Plasma. That setting they got in there to uses the plasma frequencies from the original Rife frequencies. I'm not going to say it too loud. It does cure cancer. I don't want to put this out in a separate video because I'm afraid to freaking put it out. Man, that's a big, strong word, ain't it? I don't even say how I know. I know from myself. I think I had bladder cancer, freaking prostate cancer, some crap, and blood in the urine. Every time I ran that thing, even for an hour, it went away for a few days. Then I ran it a bunch of times, and I haven't had that problem at all. So, it's kind of just throwing it in this video here. So, for those who are paying attention, you know, I think you got to keep this, you got to get this word out in a secretive manner because, man, I'm pretty sure this thing works like crazy. It does reach those original Rife frequencies for cancer. And, you know, I'm not afraid to run it around the cats because those frequencies work on cancers for cats, mice, anything, you know. It's common to all cancers. It's just two frequencies. The way John White's got it set up in there, I don't know. Now I do run the Parazapper every day, but sometimes, you know, the contact mode sometimes can't reach in some of the areas of the body, like some of the issues that you might have, usually where there's low blood flow, and, you know, the electric current doesn't go hit that area because, you know, from the Parazapper, because it's got high electrical resistance. But then on the opposite side, the Parazapper with the positive offset, you don't have to really, you know, even if you got the wrong frequency, it works to knock out all microbes, and it does boost the immune system, which goes everywhere. Actually, you got to use a combination of things, not just the technological side, but also the nutritional side and the supplemental side with vitamins and herbs. But the plasma has a place. At least they know, you know, some of the frequencies out there that work for some of the things that affect, you know, people. I wish they knew all the frequencies. There's so many frequencies that Rife probably knew that are lost. You know, so I mean, everything's got an advantage and disadvantage. The advantage to the plasma, though, is that it can reach. It doesn't go really that far. Maybe 6 inches is where it's, you know, but it goes into the body 6 inches, even where there's no blood flow. And if you got the right frequency, it'll knock out the problem. It does seem like that is the right frequency for cancer. He's got it set up in there, programmed correctly from the original Rife frequencies with a gating mode and a feathering. So it goes in and around those frequencies, plus it gates, it pulsates on there, and it works. I think it saved my ass, to tell you the truth, man. So I haven't said much about that, but I feel fine, man. No problem now. But it was like blood in the urine. Then I used this thing for an hour, then the blood in the urine went away for a few days, and came back eventually. Then I used it for an hour. I was doing this over a few months, more than a few months, and about 6 months, and then finally I used it a whole bunch, and it just totally cleared it up. But every once in a while, when I would pee, there'd be like a chunk of something coming out, like I don't know, coagulated blood or some tissue from the. I figured it was cancer, man. But it seems like it's gone now. And I definitely am not trusting any doctor for shit. I'm telling you right now. I'm going with this stuff I got right here. So, right, Rocky? So, if you ever get cancer, this guy's okay. Cats are my frequency assistants, with the purring they got. They're the original healers, That's why they purr, too. I mean, it's not just because they're content. They purr to heal up, give them some soothing vibrations, Just like good vibrations. Kind of good vibrations you get from the ocean and the waves and the sun. Cats make their own. They got their own frequency generator in there. But, I use the Parazapper every day. I mean, I used it like 9-10 hours just last night. So, real good contact. And make sure you got real good contact. Constantly keep the probes wet so there's good contact. But there's certain advantages to the plasma. But, the problem is you got to know the frequency. And it looks like at least they know the frequency for the cancer. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, over and out.